Good afternoon campers, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are about to set off on another van camping adventure in my trusty VW T4. This time we are heading to the North Norfolk coast for a bit of coastal stealth van camping. I found a pretty sweet little park up close to the coast, but in a quite wooded area, so I think that'd be ideal for checking out tonight. Currently we've got a clear-ish sky, a bit of blue sky there, a bit of cloud, but it's supposed to be quite moist tonight. Bit of rain on the way, quite windy, and yeah, it should be ideal conditions for a Friday night. Bit of stealth camping by the sea. So while we've still got a little bit of daylight left, let's get moving. Let's hit the road. So this is the weather for tonight's van life adventure. We're going to be heading to Snettisham, which is not far from Hunstanton in Norfolk. Temperatures ain't going to be too bad tonight. As you can see, we're going to have quite a bit of rain this evening, and then through the night it's going to be cloudy, dropping down to about 7 degrees, and a bit of rain in the morning. So as we're getting towards the end of winter, sun today is setting at 5:19, so we've got about 40 more minutes before the sun sets. So yeah, let's get moving. Now the old VW T4 meat wagon has been in the garage again this week for some more repairs, and yeah, she's all fixed up now, driving pretty darn sweet. So I thought a cheeky Friday night stealth camping back out in the meat wagon. It's going to be good fun. She's driving nice. We'll give her a good little test run today. So just behind the clouds over there, apparently there's a sunset. We ain't seeing that tonight. Definitely not. So we're just coming up by Snettisham Woods, and just down there on my right is a potential park up that I've camped at before. So if the potential park up that I'm going to now is unavailable, we've always got that one to fall back on. I'll call that a plan C. I've also got a plan B. And while we're on our way to our potential park up, yeah, it's raining quite heavy now. So we're just heading to Snettisham Beach off the A149, and just on our right up the road, you can see the woods there. That is Snettisham Woods. I come up here earlier with Mrs. Meat, and we took our new puppy Staffy for a walk, and I spotted a little park up just on the right here. There's a 6.6 metre barrier, but the meat wagon does fit through that. Bit of a bumpy road. This is on Park for Night, and I've been here before, but I've always thought about this little park up on the right. As you can see, it's quite it's quite moist down there. Quite moist, but yeah, Snettisham Woods. You got benches, picnic tables, you got poo bins, you got normal bins that have been blown over. Plenty of parking there. There is a house just to the left there, so got to be mindful of the neighbours. But the little park up I got in mind is just up here where this car's parked. I'm not going to park here now. I'm going to come back a little bit later on, but I wanted to show you why we've still got a bit of daylight. So pretty much where that car is now is where I want to park. Back end there, front end there, side door facing the Norfolk bush. I think that'll be a pretty sweet little park up right there. Hopefully they're just walking their dog and they'll be gone later, but I can imagine there'll be a bit of dogging action around here tonight. It's quite a lively little area. I wanted to show you what it was like where we got a bit of daylight. Yeah, we got some fresh doggers there. Just harmless bit of dogging, taking their little pooches for a walk in the woods. But that park up there is plan A. So let me show you plan B. So if you come out this car park, head right. If you go all the way down to the very end of this road, there is a park up on the beach, on Snettisham Beach. I have camped there before, but that's not the little park up I'm after today. So let me drive a bit further and I'll show you plan B. Right, so I believe this road's called Beach Road, and there's a little left turn in. This one, yep, this is the one. heading to the Clar RSPB Nature Reserve. You've got this little pitch here, wow, which again is also rather moist. Maybe Plan B ain't going to work this time of year. But I do see a lot of campers parked up here, and you normally get 2 vans parked up. But I think maybe Plan B, yeah, I don't think that's going to work for us tonight. So I think Sandringham Woods is the new Plan B. This one, no, I'm just turning around, that's way too boggy. I don't fancy getting that wet. No, that's not going to happen. So yeah, this one ain't happening, but I will drive a little bit further down the road and I'll try and show you the beach park up if I can get parked up there. Because that is a pretty sweet park up, especially in the warmer months. So we're at the very end of Beach Road. That's the main pay and display car park. And just at the end there, I can't get up there because it's full today, but you can park there and that is overlooking the wash. I have done a camp there before. I put a little picture up of what it looks like there, and that's a pretty sweet park up, but for today that's not happening. We're not going there today. Now the sun has set over that beautiful holiday park. We're going to waste a little bit of time. I'm going to head to Hunstanton, go to a supermarket, get some Munch for this evening and some cheeky juices, and then we'll head back to that dogging car park a little bit later on. Sounds like a plan. Right, let's get moving. Very nice park, very nice. So we've completed a shopping trip. We've gone a little upmarket today. We've gone to Sainsbury's. Very posh. Quite expensive, but got some good stuff for tonight. Got some good food, got some juices, got a few little nibbles. So I'm just gonna chill out in this car park for a little while. Waste a bit of time. It is like pitch black now. And when I feel like the time has come, we'll head to a park up for the night. It's just been hammering down the rain. I think it's still spitting a little bit. So we're gonna let our juices cool down for a little bit in the fridge. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill Friday night, hopefully. Not too much action. Unlike last week in Boston Town Centre. A bit more of a chill vibe today. A bit more of a chill one. But anyway, I'll bring you guys back when we're heading over to our park up for the night. Right, we are back at Snettisham Woods. It is pitch black down there. Yeah, it's proper dark. There is no street lights around here whatsoever, so let's get under this barrier. Oh, got to watch the big potholes down here. Eesh. So first impressions, there's nobody down there, which is good. Got some lights on in the house there. To my right, I can't see nothing, but there's nobody in that car park. So let's get our little pitch for the night. So this road's a good test for my minty fresh new suspension, ball joints, and all that good stuff, all that malarkey. Hopefully I don't knock my wheel alignment out. But I want that pitch right at the very end there. It's quite a level bit of terrain there by the looks of it. I was just in Hunstanton, and on the Cliff Parade there must have been a good 12 motorhomes parked on there. Well, I think that'll do us for the night, campers. Deep in the Snettisham Norfolk bush. I was walking in these woods earlier on, and there was a lot of deer running around. So we may hear some animal noises, but hopefully we don't get any doggers turn up or boy racers. That road's pretty brutal coming in, so I don't know, we should be okay here. And there is a house there, so we have an emergency. I can scream like a wild banshee and hopefully draw some attention, but no, we should be good. Right, so it's currently 10 to 7. Time's gone really quick. You can see the cars in the background there going past the little B road. I think we'll be alright here. I think we'll be okay. So instead of sitting in there in an illuminated van in the pitch darkness, I'm going to jump in the back and get the van into full stealth mode. Right, campers, there we are. Proper dogging spot tonight. Nice bit of Norfolk bush surrounding us. It's quite windy. quite windy. It's very dark. Very dark. I'm definitely not going down any trails this time of night. We got some solid bush around us. So this is the trail I walked up earlier, going for a walk with Mrs. Meat and the pup. Yeah, pretty sweet spot. Oh. Right, I think that'll do us for the night. I'm gonna retire into the boudoir, and hopefully this will be the last time we come out of here till the morning. All going well. Right, into the van. Well, campers, we are in the back of the meat wagon, and we're in full stealth mode. It's nice and quiet here. All I can hear is the wind in the trees. Very peaceful. So I'm just having a cheeky juice. I've got a vodka lime and soda, 5%, with some tripled distilled vodka. And I've already had a little sip. Quite a nice drop. With the soda water, it's not too sweet. Some nice tasting vodka with a hint of lime. Yeah, nice little Joosh for our little chill camp tonight in the woods, close by the sea. I was reading up on this park on Park for Night, and nobody seems to have had any bother around here. Like I say, it's a Friday night, so hopefully we don't get any boy racers or doggers come a knocking with my little red mood light. But no, it all seems pretty chill. It's currently 8 degrees Celsius. I haven't got the diesel heater on, and it's all right. It's not that cold, so hopefully we don't need to put the diesel heater on and for the first time in a long time, have a nice warmish evening. If I get a bit chilly, I'll just stick my heated blanket on when I slip into the meat sack later on. But yeah, this is sweet. So a little celebrationary Joosh. That we finally got the meat wagon fixed. So all in all, we have had, starting from the back, we've had new calipers, new handbrake cables, new rear pads, and on the front we've had new upper and lower ball joints, new inner and outer track rod ends, new CV boot, new shock absorbers, new discs and pads. I've still got a brake warning light on though. He said the wiring on the back was bodged, the wiring on the front was bodged, but it was still coming on, and he followed the cable back, and there's a 4-inch section of cable that is missing. Now that light come on, I think it was about June last year, just before, maybe May, just before I went to Europe, it started randomly coming on. And I think what's happened is that I'm in the countryside. I think maybe a rat or a mouse, a little furry rodent friend, has had a little bit of a munch on our brake cable, a brake warning light cable. So yeah, I just said leave it for now, and I'll sort it out when the weather's a bit warmer. I'll just put a new bit of wiring. But apart from that, the van drives sweet. I've had the wheel alignment done. She's driving good, nice and smooth, no more knocking. And he said the driver's side ball joint was literally on its last legs. It was about to snap and the wheel would have come off. So good timing that we caught that. So it's good that we caught that in the nick of time, because that could have been quite catastrophic for the meat wagon. So at the minute I'm just enjoying the chill vibes of this camp after last week's camp in Boston. Very busy town centre, and it was freezing cold last week. In the morning it was -1 but a -4 wind chill, and tonight way milder. So I'm going to chill out for a little while, drink my Joosh, and then we'll start getting ready to cook a bit of Munch tonight. Well, campers, I'm getting peckish. I think it's time to start cooking some food. So I'll show you a little selection of Munch for this evening's camp. All right, so that is the selection for tonight. And then the main course, we've got this mango, coconut and chili chicken breast sizzlers, pan fry in 12 minutes, serves 2. That should be enough for me. 315 grams and some nice seasoning on there. So we're going to have that for the main, and then to go with the chicken, we've got this sweet and crispy salad. It looks like we've got some iceberg lettuce, we've got cabbage, carrot, sweet corn, we've got some pepper in there, so that will go nicely with that. And for a little snack, we've got a pack of these, the Curator's pork puffs, original salted. Yeah, high protein crisps. Anyway, we'll have them there as reduced, so I thought, heck it, we'll try them. And for dessert, we've got 2 times raspberry trifles, 2-pack shakur. Enough said about them. Creamy, custardy, jelly, fruity goodness. So yeah, we'll give them a little sample. And in the morning, we've got some golden syrup porridge and some jam sandwich creams to dunk in my morning coffee. And then for a Joosh to go with dinner, we've got this Brewdog Lost 21st Century Lager, brewed in Ellen. United we stand for better beer. I've never had a Brewdog lager, so I thought I'd give this a go. The new standard in lager, and that is 4.5%. So yeah, that should wash down our mango, coconut and chili chicken sizzlers quite nicely. So as I'm getting rather hungry, I think the next thing we need to do is put a bit of heat to that chicken sizzler meat. Oh yeah. All right, so let's get a bit of heat on these chicken breast meats. They're quite thin. Pretty sure I had something similar to this in the summer. Oh, wobbly jobbly. I believe these will make a new layer on the Ridge Monkey pan. That's a lot of chicken there. Ah, wow. Yeah, I definitely made something similar to that in the summer. So what I'm going to have to do is cook a couple of them now, and then we'll go in after and have the other two, because I ain't got much room on there. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan of action. Sizzling that chicken meat. Oh yeah. Actually, maybe if we organise it a bit better, flip that over, could probably sneak another one in there. Yeah, plenty of room. They'll shrink down a bit, that'll be fine. Oh, look at the smoke coming off them chicken sizzles. Wow, they smell really good. Smell very coconutty. And then we got the shallot with some salt, pepper and a bit of chip shop vinegar. And probably got more chance of Elvis making a comeback than that coming up clean again. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into this. We still got another bit of chicken left as well. And plenty of salad. Well, considering a thin piece of chicken there, rather moist. Nice moist bit of breast in my mouth on a Friday night. We've got some nice flavourings from that mango, coconut and chilli. Nice bit of a kick to it. But yeah, they're good. And a nice crisp fresh salad to go with it. Very nice. Cheers, campers. So the chilli was starting to kick in, so I needed a bit of juice to cool my mouth down, and tried a bit of this Brewdog Lost. That's actually a really good drop. Nice frothy head. It's quite gassy, but in a nice way. But it's very strong flavour. It reminds me a bit of Strap-On, that's a good lager. Yeah, Brewdog Lost 21st Century Lager, and it's only, was it 4.5%? Tastes a lot stronger. But that's a good drop. That's definitely cooled my mouth down after that chili chicken. I recommend that. That's a nice lager. That gets the Meat Manifesto seal of approval. Cheers. And cooking up the last bit of chicken with all the burnt residue from the previous piece of chicken. It's going to be a little bit smoky. Ain't gonna lie, it is a bit smoky in here now. It is a bit smoky, and yeah, the pan don't look too good, but the chicken is nice. I like it. Well, campers, I'm about to hit the hay. I've been chilling out this evening. It is, what time is it? Just gone 20 past 11 at night. All is quiet. I've been having a video call with my brother-in-law. We've been talking for a few hours, and yeah, I drunk my Joosh. That's all gone. I had my little porky scratching, pork puffs. They were alright. They weren't the best. And yeah, it's all nice and quiet. I haven't heard anybody around here at all. I've got my electric blanket on, warming my buttocks, getting ready to jump in the meat sack. But no, it's nice and quiet. It's no rain. It's not too cold. Not put the diesel heater on. Been quite a chill little vibe going on. So yeah, I'm going to hit the hay, jump into the meat sack, keep this electric blanket on for a little while, then I'll switch it off and have a good snooze. So if we have any issues for the night, I'll be sure to turn the camera on, but fingers crossed, it'll all be good. And we'll catch you guys in the morning. We'll have a little walk around the woods as well. But yeah, I'm gonna get in bed, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Oh, good morning, campers. It is 7:08 AM, Saturday 21st of February. We're up the crack of dawn. We're back up at dawn's crack. It's quite moist outside. It's been raining. I think it started raining about 4 in the morning. It woke me up a little bit, but yeah, I fell back to sleep and woke up about half hour ago. Just having a coffee, some porridge, had a couple of biscuits. But man, that was one quiet night's sleep. I didn't hear a peep. I was just sort of lying there as I was nodding off and couldn't hear nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is a sweet park up right in the wilderness of the North Norfolk bush. I've had no cars pull up. Oh, I can hear some ducks. Yeah, windows are a little steamy, bit of meat breath. A little steamy. Can't open the sunroof obviously for the CCTV because it's it'll be a indoor rain shower. But yeah, nobody here. Absolutely nobody. Perfection. Friday night, Saturday morning. No problem at all. Perfect camping spot. I actually thought this place might have a couple of cars pulling in through the night. A few shady doggers through the night, or boy racers, but nothing. Absolutely sweet. So I'm just gonna have my coffee, piping hot caffeinated beverage in the morning. Wow, that's piping hot. And I think if the rain's died off, we may go for a little wander in the bush. Bit of Saturday morning wild bush action. Could be fun. I think it's starting to rain again. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. This was a nice spot. I did put the diesel heater on this morning. It was a little chilly. I woke up and the van was 6 degrees. Went out to 11. It's getting quite nice. But anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee, have some porridge, and then we'll have a little wander outside into the big bad world. But man, good park up. I like it a lot. That's the view from the meat wagon this morning. Just had this dog walker pull up. Parked right next to me, and I was just going to come out and get a sweet thumbnail of my van, but goddamn, bloke come out with a big Doberman. But yeah, that's a pretty sweet park up this morning. Nice view. The rain's held off a bit. Deep in the North Norfolk bush. Oh, can hear some. Can hear a bit of bird activity. Check it out. Nice peaceful Saturday morning. There's some dog walkers down in that other car park. One down there. I think this is the better spot. Right here. Yeah, there's plenty of trails through these woods. They are huge. Deep in bush action. Saturday morning bush action. Let's get into the foliage a bit. Yeah, you can literally spend hours walking around these woods. So many different ways to go. So if you've got a poochie or just like going for a wander through the woods, these are pretty sweet. Yeah, we come through here yesterday in the daytime and we see a load of deer running through. Quite a bit of wildlife. There is some ponies the other side, and apparently somewhere around there they've been introducing pigs as well. I haven't seen them yet. Bit of Blair Witch vibes. It's alright, we're brave. We're brave, although I didn't lock my van. I did not lock my van. I won't wander too far this morning. Let's have a light little stroll. Nice bush. This is the other section of the car park. Couldn't really see it last night because it was pitch black. Yeah, pretty cool little spot. Picnic benches. A nice little bench. Chill out. Have a cheeky Joosh. Check out some sweet views. Even you've got your van park there, you can sit back and admire your sweet camper van. Let's have a look at the view. Look at that. Picture perfect. Don't know if I'd actually fancy living there with this car park right next to you, but still a very nice place to live. Right next to nature. Got the daffodils starting to come through. Spring is on the way. Lovely jubbly. I noticed the bin's been knocked over. I'll go and pick that up. Plenty of firewood. Still my duty. So you've got a poo bin, another picnic table and a bench. Another poo bin over there as well. Bag it, bin it, or get fined. I've noticed a lot of people in these woods have just chucked poo bags into the foliage. Oh, some daffodils actually starting to come through there. Nice. There you go, somebody's come back from taking their poochie for a walk. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. We had a sweet park up last night in a beautiful location. Bit of drizzle this morning, but we had a perfect night's sleep. We had some good food, a few cheeky juices. I forgot to eat my trifles. I didn't eat my trifles. God damn. I'll come back to them later on today. But yeah, all in all, nice park up on a Friday night, quite chill. Well needed rest, good night's sleep. And woke up to a nice brisk morning. Not too cold last night either, which makes a nice change. But yeah, I'm gonna jump back into the meat wagon. That'll make a sweet little camper van, wouldn't it? Long wheelbase caddy. But yeah, there's the meat wagon. I need to move my van to take a phone call pic. Maybe face the foliage that side. And that'll do it for today. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I need to demist my windows. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, the Meat Manifesto, for some cheeky behind the scenes goings on. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. I need to jump in my van, demist the steamy windows, and head back to the Meat Manifesto homestead. So thanks for watching. See you all soon. Peace out. So if you're stuck around to the end, we're off-roading. We're doing a bit of 4x4 in a front-wheel drive. Yeah, we're back at Snettisham Beach Road right at the very end. Some people have been camping in the Pan Display car park. Especially no overnight camping there. And then this is the park up at the end of Beach Road. If you're lucky enough to come down here and get a spot, this is a sweet park up. I've done a camp here before, I think it's in 2023. There's some rather large vans there today. We'll let this car spin around and I'll show you the park up. Just wait for this to move. There you go, campers. If you're lucky enough to get a spot down here, that's the view you have. You're right on the beach. Literally, the beach is there in front of the van. There's some bollards. But I did a little camp here in, I think it was the summer of 2023. And I woke up to a beautiful blue sky and a lovely view of the sea. So there you go. We'll end this video right by the sea with some waves hitting the shoreline. Anyway, thanks for watching.